I'm not gonna do the guitar intro tonight for two reasons. One, uh I forget how to play the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme on guitar, and second, I didn't feel like looking up what song Florida does for their goals. So you're getting just my disappointment. Disappointment every time you turn on the camera. Yeah, I know. Oh, also, what's disappointing is having to do this on the old laptop. I really did not feel like lugging my I really did not feel like lugging my PC setup from school back home just for like a week to then have to bring it back to school. That sounds dumb. I have two laptops. Uh, I can use both of them. I'm getting very far off track. The Bruins lose 5-2 against the Florida Panthers on the road, ending uh, and it was definitely a frustrating game. Welcome back to Into the Den, everybody. I'm your host, 100 Becks. Definitely a frustrating game. Definitely a game that was winnable. But those freaking penalties. I'm wearing my Celtics hat tonight. Is hey, might as well have something that doesn't make me disappointed tonight. Although to be fair, this tonight seems to be a really weird night for hockey. I mean, dude, the Sabres just ended a 7 game, like an 8 game regulation in losing streak with a win 2 nights ago, I think, last night, and then on the second half, they're back to back tonight. They won 6-2 against the Blues. The Leafs just ended the Devils' 13-game losing streak in a game where Devils fans threw beer at them, and the Coyotes shut out the Hurricanes. Like tonight's a weird night. It so happens that one of those weird things that happened tonight was that the Bruins lost. It's a game that they should have absolutely won. First period didn't really start too well for us. The Charlie Coyle goes for tripping really early, and Sam Reinhart scores off that power play less than 2 minutes into the game. That's not. After that, the Bruins absolute smoke show. They play amazing. They play hard. McAvoy gets smacked in the face. What the hell? And he's going down the tunnel. Oh no! This is not good. We can't have him going down the. What's that? Oh, he's back. Oh, sweet. He only missed one shift. Okay, that's good. Ryan Lundberg goes for tripping, and then like less than a minute later, Anton Lundell goes for a double minor for high sticking David Pastrnak. That dude is spitting chicklets. It's so we get a minute and a half of 5-on-3, and then just under 3 minutes. It's yeah, and then just under 3 minutes of power of 5-on-4, and then but turns out we wouldn't have to wait that long. We would instead get like 3:55 of 4-on-4 of 5-on-4, because right after the face-off, the puck reaches open space, and Charlie McAvoy just smacks it into the net past Spencer Knight. He didn't know where the hell that is coming from. Bruins tied up at 1. Bruins tied up at 1 at the end of the to end the first. Second period, Anton Lundell out of the box, and then Jacob Zaboral. What the hell is that defense? The dude is not even trying to go for the puck. He is just meandering towards it, and it allows the Panthers to go to just waltz into the Bruins zone on pass to Anton Lundell, who has as much space as McAvoy had on that on his goal, and score. Bruins down 2-1. And here's the thing: the Bruins, beautiful first period. Like we outshot the Panthers like 19-8 on that, or 17-8 in that first period. And just absolute outplaying. And then after the second period, and then after we couldn't convert on that double minor, on that Anton Lundell double minor, it was just like a controlled demolition. We just fell apart. We had, and then the penalties. Oh my God, the penalty. Now, sure, we have the second best. We have the second best penalty kill in the league. The problem is we gave up 3 power play goals tonight. We had the Sam Reinhart goal at the beginning of the game. After Clifton ends up going for Connor Clifton ends up going for holding. That kind of hampers our one of our best defensive pairings of Lindholm Clifton. And he gets called for holding, even though it's really just his stick is just caught in the net and there's not really any place for him to go. It doesn't matter because the refs just kind of, I can't even say that the refs decided to screw us tonight. We got 2 double minors tonight and we couldn't convert on either of them. Clifton's stick was in the net and we just could not and couldn't really get out of it. But he was in a position where he was on top of a Panthers player. He gets called for holding, and Brandon Montour, bad defenseman. Bad defenseman. I'm not, even though we lost, I can at least hold my head high and say that we do not employ Brandon Montour. That Brandon Montour beat us tonight. And his shot ricochets off of Sasha Barkov and right past Jeremy Swayman for the to make it 3-1. And then not long afterwards, Hampus Lindholm goes for cross-checking. And frigging Matthew Tkachuk, 3 goals and 5 assists in the last 4 games. Why not add another point to that? He just camps out right in front of, right on in that front post, and just he gets the drive from someone else, and he just chips it up past Swayman to put the Panthers up 4-1. The Bruins have had trouble in the second period, not just this season, but last season as well. We seem to have a really bad problem of just the second period starts and we don't. That might have been the worst second period I have seen the Bruins play since the start of last season. I know it's only 1 game, and I know we're still 17-3, but at the same time, it's just we lose to a team that technically has a losing record. We lose to a team that's like 9-8-2. Then third period starts, and we get a minute 36 of 5-on-3, and then another little bit of 5-on-4 because hey, they got another double minor, and Pasta gets a because someone decided they wanted to scrape a little bit of McAvoy's nose off of his face. Pasta ends up getting a really nice feed from Marchand and to close the gap to 2. Well, we still have 3.5. We still have 3 minutes of 5-on-4. Nothing bad could possibly happen. Nothing bad could possibly happen to this. Marchand, what the hell are you doing? Marchand ends up going for the going for a blatant interference in the neutral zone to put the last minute and a half at 4-on-4. And this is where I kind of have to appreciate the ambitiousness of where I have to appreciate the ambition of and the balls on Jim Montgomery to pull Swayman during that 4-on-4 to make it a 5-on to put us at 5-on-4. It was interesting. It was interesting in theory. The execution sucked. Now he didn't score there, and it's frustrating because the only 2 goals that we scored tonight were not just on power plays; they were on 5-on-3 power plays. They were on 5-on-3 power plays where the second half of them were both double minors, and we didn't score on either of those individual double minors. We had to utilize the 5-on-3 of them. Anyway, the Bruins pull Swayman at the end of near the end of the game. Aaron Ekblad ends up chipping it up over David Pastrnak. It just rolls into the net and Aaron Ekblad, my good boy, pick up skate to that net, pick up that puck because that is your 100th career goal. So the Bruins lose this game. What does this mean? So what does this mean for the rest of the gauntlet? I think that honestly, I mean, this game doesn't really mean. I don't know if I'm really going to put too much stock into this. Actually, no, I should put a lot of stock into this game because this game was at the hands of a team that is jockeying for position in the Eastern Conference. Whether you like it or not, Florida's going to be a team to beat down the stretch, and we faced them again before Christmas. Yes, I'm not sure how many times we faced Florida this season, but we've got 3. But we've already got two matches against them this season. One where we won 5-3, one where we lost, and this one where we lost 5-2. And we faced them again in like 2 or 3 games before Christmas. And might I remind you guys again, the last game before Christmas is December 23rd is against the Devils, who just ended a 13-game win streak. I'm not going to put too much stock into on this one is Swayman's performance. I think that Swayman played at the level that he needed to. But the defense, how does a defense that is one of the best in the league just turn into nothing at like the snap of a finger? Like, no, they did not help Swayman at all. This is sort of like putting the loss against Ottawa entirely on Swayman. Like, sure, you could do that, but first of all, I don't know what that does, and second of all, I don't even think you're right on that one. But I think that this was a game that the Bruins needed. This is a game that the Bruins absolutely needed. It was. I don't think the Bruins needed confirmation that they were very much not invincible. Well, that they were vincible. I don't know how many people use just vincible. Well, or if it really means anything. But it's not that they needed to be hammered into them that they were that they're still a team in the National Hockey League that can lose games. I think that this was more so just a reminder for them, a reminder that hey, you got it. Hey, you're not going to be able to win every game. I don't really want to push the you can't win every game thing for this one because again, this feels like a game that the Bruins should have won. but at the same time, I don't think that the Bruins. It had to happen at some point, and it'd rather happen against something like Florida, where it feels like we're legitimately getting out played. Then I'd rather it happen in here than against our game against Arizona. Than in our game against Arizona. But then again, Arizona just just shut out the Carolina Hurricanes. So what the hell do I know? But either way, with Thanksgiving, but either way, with Thanksgiving tomorrow, well, I feel with Thanksgiving tomorrow, we're just gonna quickly give thanks to the. I just want to say that I am incredibly thankful. I am thankful for everyone who watches these videos. I know that they don't really even get too much traction. I know that I know that I'm not really the best editor. I'm not really. I don't really have the most Bruins memorabilia to flash. I'm just a kid making YouTube videos in their parents' house. I ain't got much. But what I do have is this YouTube channel, and I'm thankful to anyone that that comes across and enjoys the ride here. Our next game is at 12 o'clock at home against the Carolina Hurricanes. And sure, the Carolina Hurricanes just got shut out by the freaking who is it? By the Arizona Coyotes. But Hurricanes shut us out in games in matches last season, and they kicked us out of the playoffs. I don't really know if I want to take them too lightly. Anyway, that is going to be it for tonight's episode of Into the Den. Thank you all so much for watching. Quick like if you like, quick subscribe if you like. Up there is my most recent video, and down there is my twitch.tv. Check me out there, and I will see you guys on Black Friday. Have a pleasant have a wonderful Thanksgiving to anyone who celebrates. And to my Indigenous audience, have a thoughtful National Day of Mourning. I probably should switch. I should probably acknowledge National Day of Mourning more than I should, but more than I do. But I'm trying. I'm trying. I'll see you guys Friday.